All right, so we're live. Welcome to episode 19 of Chillin with the NY Warriors. All right, panel members. We're just missing one panel member today. We're missing Manny NYC. He's out picking out the new Manny Mitmobile, so he couldn't make it on the show today. But shout out to him. Maybe he'll pop on at the end of the show. Who knows? You never know. He got the link, so
He's
we'll see.
getting the General
Um,
Lee's horn.
That's right. That's right. Him and the wife. I guess they bought a new car and stuff. And what was funny was when Eddie put that symbol on the picture.
Oh, that was great.
Right?
That was
Yeah.
good. The Manny Mintmobile. That was great.
Yeah, that's right. He's gonna be
That-
grading
yeah.
your comics in the back of his truck.
Right. And then whenever
Yeah, so-
ones don't get mint, he'll run over.
We got a little show planned for you guys today. It's probably going to be a shorter show than normal. Let me lower this down. It'll probably be a shorter show than normal, but let's get right into it. First topic of the day is Star Wars. Carlos actually is our Star Wars guru. He keeps us all up to date daily with everything Star Wars, whether that's the cartoons, Rebels, Clone Wars, new movie news. But this week, I guess it was the season finale of Star Wars Rebels. And if you guys don't know, they give Star Wars Rebels on Disney XD, and it takes place before Star Wars Rogue One. So it's how the Rebel Alliance, actually became, but like years, right? It's like 10 years before actually Rogue One, but it ended, this weekend. And the main antagonist in that show now is Grand Admiral Thrawn. If you guys know, Grand Admiral Thrawn is from the novels, which were non-canon, by George Lucas. But the mouse said, no, he's canon. We're gonna bring his ass in. So
Hey, we're gonna have this
So-
fucker.
so I like it. I like, I thought I read a few of those novels and I thought that he was a great villain, and I'm glad to see him in that. But we all know that he doesn't make it because he's not in Rogue One. It's eventually gonna come to an end. So what do you guys think? Well, Carlos, what do you think of the season finale? What do you?
Season finale was
Well, what
pretty
are your
good. I enjoyed the part one of the two-parter with the space battle. I thought that was real good. I really enjoyed that part, and I'm definitely looking forward to season 4. What's going to happen there? I have a lot of questions, but I really don't want to talk too much about it because I really don't want to spoil it for people. But it is.
You know how we do in this show. We spoil everything, man. If you ain't watch it, you messed up, man.
You ain't watching it too damn bad.
So let's talk about it.
Talk about it. Come on.
I want to learn. I want to know more about the Bendu. That's what I want to know more about. The Gray Jedi.
The Bendu. What's the Gray Jedi? What is that?
Remember the Bendu? That was that creature. He turned
That
into the
big
whole
creature.
storm.
Oh yes, yeah, but he's not really a Jedi. He's
in the middle.
Neutral. He's in the middle.
He's in the
He's
middle.
neutral.
Yeah,
It's the Gray Jedi.
he's like one of those beings, like in Clone Wars. You remember in the old Clone Wars cartoon where they had the guy with the two kids. The one was a Sith and one was a light side. He's kind of like a being like that, right? That he's just the Force, like the Force has a being. Yeah, that was a cool part when when actually he decided to take part in the battle, but not really, because he was just attacking everybody. He didn't care who it was, so that was cool to see the Imperial Walkers get knocked down, through that also. But something else happened this season too, because the season's over now. So we could talk about it. They killed off a major character.
Yeah, man.
And this character, I don't understand why they would kill him off if they just started a book with him. It just started. To me, that didn't make sense because why start a series with Darth Maul when you know his demise already? It's different if it was like a prequel, something old that happened already, but he just so Moff.
I don't know.
How do you guys feel about that?
It's
Go ahead,
okay. It's okay that he died, and it's okay by the person who killed him. But how he died is like they came at each other. Boom, that's it. So
Yeah, it was like
it was too quick.
It was like a 2 second thing, like not even like a 2 second thing, because I mean it's just to show you that how badass Obi-Wan is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you got to think about it this way: Obi-Wan cut him in half when Obi-Wan just was still Padawan.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
was a Padawan when he did that because he had just
Yeah.
killed Qui-Gon, so he wasn't even a
Yeah.
knight yet. You know, so it goes to show you now, you know, a Jedi as they get older, they get more wiser. You know, they become more powerful.
Right.
So Darth Maul couldn't compete with him and you got to think how old was Luke around that time? Luke was still a little kid, right? Didn't they show Luke like running across
They
something like
showed
that?
Luke running, yeah.
Yeah.
But remember, him
It
and
was,
Leia are twins. And
Right.
so they
yeah,
showed Leia. Leia looked like she was like, what? She said she was like, what, 12, 10 or 12 or something?
yeah.
Something like that.
So
You
it
know.
was. So that means that takes place like 6 years before New Hope, because he was
Mhm.
16 in New Hope. That was his time. You know, that's the age time frame. He was 6 years
Yeah.
old.
I'm
So
just gonna go out on a limb. I haven't, you know, I listen to you guys. You know, if you guys don't know, we all text each other in the morning, and they always talk about the
yeah,
rebels, and they keep on, Marky, you got to get on this. I was like, I know, I got other stuff, but I'm getting what you're saying, and I only think I'm thinking of why
yeah,
possibly they killed them off is because they never brought them up again during the next series of films. So if they're trying to stay canon and they never bring him up again, then maybe they knew that they had to cut ties with him and everything like that. Maybe they might
Yeah.
bring him up, you know, something about him, but as for a physical form again in the films or whatever, nah, nah. I mean, he's a great villain. I mean, I think they did fan justice because, like any other, like Boba Fett and Darth Maul, we liked those guys, but they had short. They did kick-ass thing on the screen, and then boom, they're dead. So,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
You wanna hear something interesting?
Mhm.
Ray Parker, the one who played Darth Maul,
Mhm.
originally it wasn't gonna be him. Originally it was gonna be Benicio del Toro that's gonna play Darth Maul. But
Interesting.
something but he decided not to do it because there wasn't too much of a speaking role. But when they picked him up for The Last Jedi, it was George Lucas who kept pressuring pretty much Disney and Benicio to be in Star Wars. So that's why he's going to be in The Last Jedi, of which there's a lot of speculation that he's going to play Ezra Bridger. We don't know anything yet, but that's a lot of speculation.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, Ezra would in Last Jedi would probably be he's pretty old, right?
No, he's the same, almost the same age as Luke
Cool.
Skywalker, which will be Benicio del Toro's age. That's why I think that'll be good.
That would be cool.
Because he's on
They could
that
bring
age.
up
You're
some.
right.
They
You're
could
right.
bring up some of the people from Rebels.
Then that'll be the second
Yeah.
time that a character from animation was in live action, like Saw Gerrera.
Yeah,
Oh
that's true.
yeah.
Well, all we could do is hope. I mean, see what happens. You know, it's exciting either way. Either way, we're all gonna watch it. You know that
Oh hell
no
yeah!
matter what they do.
But I
Talking
want
about real quick on the chat, the orbital bombardment in the second, right? The second to the finale when
Oh,
all the
when that.
ships
Yeah, when they crashed into each other.
attack. No, when they shot to they had the shield
Oh.
generator up,
Yeah, yeah,
and they
yeah,
just shot
yeah.
all the green. Yeah, how that was all coming down. You know, they did that
That,
pretty well.
it goes to show you how powerful those Star Destroyers are. I'm like, there's no way that thing can do that. That thing is up in space, shooting down at the ground, and those targets were, and they was hitting those targets, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was
yep.
like they looked like just little lights coming down, like it was nothing. But when they hit the shield, you hear the boom, 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 boom. And
Yeah.
like they actually, it seemed stronger than what it looked. You know.
What I was hoping for was to see Darth Maul fight against Vader. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, well, we're not going to see it now.
Because I would have liked to have seen if Maul would have tried to read Vader's mind to see who he was. Because remember how Vader read, not Vader, when Maul read Obi-Wan's mind about when he was like, oh, you're protecting something. No, someone. So I would like
Mm-hmm.
to have seen Darth Maul try to read Vader's mind. Like, Anakin.
I think he would have blocked his ass. That's just my personal opinion. I think Vader would have fucking cock teased him. Oh, you gonna get in? Get in? Nope. Crush your neck dead.
But you know
That's it.
what?
Yeah,
But the end of season,
definitely Vader was stronger than him.
the end of season 2 would have been the perfect time for Maul and Vader to meet up.
Yeah, that would have been a
Yeah.
nice battle there.
Mm.
Yeah, let's see what happens with the new season. And those seasons, you don't have to wait too long for them. I think by the summertime, you'll get a new season
Yeah,
from it, right? Like they don't wait like a whole year before you get another cartoon series from them.
I don't know if you guys watch Rebels Recon. That's a show that they have. They put out, I think, a new episode every Wednesday. This is from the Star Wars YouTube channel. And then on after every episode on Saturday, they put like a clip, like a behind the scenes, and they already started mentioning what's going to be next seasons. Like they had pictures of what next season's going to be, and it looks like they're just going to concentrate on the war in Mandalore.
Yeah, because
With
the
Sabine.
Mandalorians helped them to if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have escaped. So
Yeah.
met
And
them
what I
up.
would like them to go into is that whole Mandalorian Jedi, the one who created the dark saber. I want to learn more about him.
Well, there you go. They got reasons why they create books and stuff. Shoot, I still got a ton of books I got to read.
Yeah, those are things that probably you're gonna see in the book because if it was in the cartoon, they would delve more into it, and they didn't. It was just
Yeah.
that one episode. I mean, if there was a few episodes with the black saber, and then that last one with her training with it, and then she gave it up to her mother. So and then that's it. They didn't. They didn't. It went straight till Darth Maul, and then Thrawn taking over discovering their base and stuff like that.
Well, who
That was
knows? Maybe.
that. We didn't even talk about Thrawn. Thrawn is like, to me. I remember reading uh novels with him, and I'm like, yo, if we ever get to see Thrawn in real life, like not in real life, but in the shows and the movies, he's gonna be sick. And to me, he didn't disappoint. I didn't think he's that lower level because in the novels, he took over the Empire after
Yeah.
after Palpatine fell. He was
Yeah.
the
Yep.
bad guy. He was basically the First Order, so to say.
Yeah, he was the
You know what
First
I mean?
Order.
So they didn't use him that way. They put him into the Empire. So that's the only difference. What do you guys think?
You think he's that being in what was it, episode 7? The one that was talking to what's his face?
Oh,
Snoke?
Snoke.
Nah,
Yeah, Snoke.
he's not Snoke.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, that would have came out already. And Snoke is a Sith. So because he's got to train, he got to finish Kylo Ren's training and all that. And you can see all the lightsaber scars on his face, his head and everything. So it's not revealed. His past ain't revealed yet. Maybe we're gonna get it revealed. I think that'll probably be revealed in the comic book series. His past.
The big thing that Kylo Ren's talking. No, I think we're definitely going to find out in the films who that is.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find out, but
maybe
his backstory will probably be in comic book form.
True,
Or
definitely.
it could be in the season of Rebels, like his origin or something.
Very true.
Yeah.
Well, we all know that he is immune, so we know that that's his race.
No, that's Plagueis. That's Plagueis, not Snoke.
Oh, I'm getting my guys confused. I'm sorry. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, Plagueis is
No,
immune.
you're Sith.
No, you're Sith. I'm getting my. Sorry, fucked up. Sorry. I'm just gonna mute myself now and take a 5-minute timeout.
Nah, it's all right. All right, so you know what? I think we can move on from Star Wars to
Just one moment. We got a question from Rag 718.
go ahead.
Is anybody going to pre-order those Edge of Venomverse or Mary Jane variants or the Jean Grey variants coming out in June?
Fuck no, it's a variant trap. Stay away. That's my review on those.
I already confessed.
I can't.
They always want to make variant covers with every other character besides the character that's in the book.
I just can't. They're doing something again. I mean, now if they were doing it for one, but what they're doing, Mary Jane and who else? They're doing the Venoms.
They doing the Venoms,
right?
They're doing the Mary Jane variants,
right?
They are. J. Scott Campbell got his X-Men variants going on.
And
I think that's it for now.
You know what? They keep on doing it because there's a market for it, and people are buying it and liking it. So doesn't mean that everybody has to go out and buy it, but that's just my
Yeah.
personal opinion. I think it's too much. I think it's too much.
I remember saying in the beginning of the year that I wasn't going to buy any variants.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Let me tell you something. Jeff is the guy who pushes these variants on all of us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like crack. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you want some crack? Want crack? Crack it."
this is the way I see it. If I can't get it, I want somebody else to get it so I could go over to their house and I could read it and admire the cover. That's what it is.
Every time Jeff shows us a variant, I tell him, guys, come on. Bronze, silver, or gold. That's
Yeah,
it.
no,
Bronze,
right,
silver, or gold. That's your best investment. Take screenshots. Enjoy the covers like that.
Mm.
You know?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Let me just give a shout out. There's a lot of people in the chat right now.
Oh, sure.
Let me scroll up to the top. All right, JLS Comics, Kingdom Comics, Rag 718. We met Rag 718. He was at the Big Apple Con. Half Heroes, Half Shell Heroes. That's Chris, formerly OMG, right? All right.
Kingdom
Gerard
Comics.
Ham 78. Yeah, I said Kingdom Comics. Gerard Ham.
74
74 Screwgun, Tats Comics, and the rest is you guys.
We're nobody.
Yeah, I know. So one thing happened this weekend. That I know Marky. This is Marky's favorite part right here. You know, the Justice League trailer. Thoughts and opinions, guys. Thoughts and opinions. You know what? We're just not gonna speak, and we're gonna go ahead, Marky. What the hell you thought about that trailer? Oh no! I'm even gonna mute my mic.
Oh,
It's
thank
all
you so much. I mean, okay. I made my video about it. I liked it, and everything. I like what they're doing, and I like what they're not showing us. And I wanted to keep it that way. We all know Superman's going to show up, so I know they're going to do that with the next trailer. I don't want to see the fucking villain. I don't want to see any major fucking character or whatever like that. Leave it the hell alone. Leave it to the imagination when I go to the damn theater and not knowing what's going on. All I know, they're going to get together and everything. What I did like a lot is that they look like they're giving a little bit of origins, which they have to, with Cyborg and Flash and Aquaman. They look like they're doing heavily on Aquaman, considering what the scenes that I've seen and everything. And Amber Heard as Mirror. Oh shit, nice. So I was yes, very happy with it. Now, I said I think the Wonder Woman trailers are a lot better, but this was good just to give us, hey, we're going to try not to fuck up this one. That's basically how it looked to me. We're not going to try to fuck up this one. And here you go.
They showed the parademons.
Yes.
So if you guys don't know the chat, those monsters or whatever that were flying, those are parademons from Apocalypse. So know Apocalypse.
They're not flying monkeys.
So,
I've been seeing comments. Oh, what's with the flying monkey? It's a fucking parademon. Read fucking New Gods, people. They've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Know your
They're
demons.
The parademons. Yeah, know your demons, right? And the parademons were, if you guys don't know, they were invented by good old Jack Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, people rag on the DC movies or whatever, but you know what? You get to see a lot of Jack Kirby creations come to life.
Yep.
And
we're getting the parademons, and we're getting Steppenwolf. We all know Steppenwolf is going to be the main antagonist. Who else is going to show up? Don't know. Who else they're going to talk about? Who knows? Anything that has to deal with Apocalypse is Jack Kirby. So if someone says flying monkey one more goddamn time, I'm going to go out, get a trade paperback, and mail it to your candy ass, and you got to read it, because they've been around a long time. They did it with cartoons. They made action figures of the goddamn parademon, for crying out loud, and Darkseid and all that. So
yeah, they were even in the animated. They were in the animated with Bruce Timm and all that. That they showed the parademons and all that.
Not only that, they mentioned that they showed the parademons during the dream sequence, which I like to call the Injustice dream sequence. All those those are parademons. So, and they show a little bit of the mother boxes. So they kind of. you know, I've seen some sites that they took like screenshots of each little thing that they flashed for a couple of seconds, and some of them you can see the mother boxes. You definitely seen one in the Cyborg's father's laboratory or room. There's actually one with the Amber Heard mirror shot. There's a box underwater, and then so it has to deal with the mother boxes and everything like that. That's the whole main reason why you bring Darkseid in his General of Arms and in the Parademons, which are his minions. So with that, I'm happy. Yeah, I was definitely liking the scene where Aquaman was riding the hood of the Batmobile and going, "Oh yeah!" I thought that was cool.
He started a thing in the chat. 74 Screwer said, "I heard Aquaman's weakness is lemon juice." Hey Tat, A-Port, what's up? A-Port, Amazing Merfinator. Flying monkeys? Question mark?
No, I've been seeing comments, stupid comments.
Oh, I want the free book, Marky. Tat Flying Monkey. Okay, send me the book, Marky.
Yeah, okay. Go to midtown.com and order one.
Put it like this: if y'all guys keep mentioning flying monkeys, and Marky's gonna make a video. He's gonna make a video about you.
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Jeff to find the whole series of New Gods, and I'm just gonna email it to you in a PDF form. But no, seriously, there was comments saying, "What's with the flying monkeys?" I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, people."
JNS says, "Did you notice Cyborg flying next to the Batmobile when Aquaman was on it?" I didn't notice that. I gotta probably watch it.
I probably have to.
All right, this is what I heard about the movie. You can't. I'm not 100% sure, but I heard the movie going like Cyborg, since he got the armor and stuff on the mother box
made by the
movie
box,
movie gonna be like he gonna be the center of the movie.
Yes, he's like a beacon almost, technically speaking.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, it's
like the animation movie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think
and the Justice League comics. Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna steer too off of the Justice League animation because it revolved around him and Batman also.
Yeah, it revolved around a lot, but it had to deal with a lot in the comics, in the New 52 comics, which I think that's where they're going off on with this story a little, not totally off, but it had to do with Star Labs in the laboratory testing the mother boxes, and that's how the accident happened, and that's how, oh shit, I'm giving away spoilers, fuck it, it's all over in the comics, it's a simple origin with Cyborg. That's what happened. He had an accident in his father's lab, and that's what his father did, tried to keep him alive. There's different versions of that, but that's what it looks like they're doing with him and everything else.
And as far as speculation books, I mean, the speculation books for that movie are going to be older books. I don't think there's going to be anything really new.
I don't think
speculate on it.
Yeah,
it's going to be within like
Parademons.
First appearance.
Yeah, well, first appearance of Parademons is either in New Gods or it's in Forever People.
I thought it was in New Gods #1.
It doesn't even announce it that way either.
I know Steppenwolf doesn't come into New Gods #7. It could be. It's all the Jack Kirby stuff, even New Gods, Forever People. I don't think everybody looked up the first appearance of a Parademon. You know what? You guys talk. I'm gonna look that up. Hold on one second.
Well, what?
Jimmy Olsen. It could be in Jimmy Olsen too. Well, Jimmy Olsen, that 134.
It just has that one little face cameo in the monitor of Darkseid. That's it. So you don't see nothing but just Darkseid.
And then it went to Forever People #1. That was the first full of that.
But you know what?
I'm not sure about the Parademon.
Looking at that trailer, I think Aquaman is going to be the breakout star of that one because he just got those funny one-liners, especially like, "Oh, you dress like a bat." I dig it. He just got those one-liners, man.
I didn't expect him to have the one-liners. I expect Barry, the Flash, to have more of the one-liners than Aquaman. So I don't know. I got to see where the one-liners came from, what happened during that scene and everything like that. But overall, I just like it a lot. I mean, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. You know what? it's the what happened with Batman Superman. You know how crazy I went and all that. This one, I'm just like, okay, I'm happy, I'm content, and I know I'm going to see a Justice League movie on the big screen. And that's it. I'm not gonna. The one I'm really rooting for the most, seriously, like I said in my video, is Wonder Woman. I really.
We got. You know what? Before we get
well.
into Wonder Woman, we got a question from in the chat from Airborne Sapper comic fan.
Mhm.
He says, "Are you guys afraid that since they didn't share much of an origin story for the 3 new characters, that is going to take too much away from the actual movie story?"
No, because
Nah.
no.
I don't think so, because you know what, these characters are like very established, I think, already. So
Mhm.
I think you can get away with origin stories. Too
You're going to
too
show
deep
just basic stuff. Like we seen the scene with the Flash in the jail, probably talking to his dad. So they're going with that storyline that is Paul is in jail for killing his mother, which we all know that didn't happen. It was the reverse Flash that did it. Hopefully that's the way
I think we're gonna get. We're not gonna get a Wonder Woman origin because she has an old movie. Batman does not need an origin story. Batman is like Spider-Man. You just don't need it. We are gonna get an Aquaman origin in there.
We're getting a Wonder Woman origin period piece, and we're getting an Aquaman origin. The Flash, I don't think we're going to need an origin. I think we just need him continuing from the Justice League. And I think that's where the problem that they're having on trying to get a director and redoing the script and everything. But Aquaman's a go. Aquaman, they're filming this year, and it will be out next year. So as for another film coming out, I don't know. Cyborg, he doesn't need a film. He doesn't need it.
But his origin is part of his origin.
It's the accident.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need to know about Cyborg.
Yeah, I think just his on that is the one that you're gonna see in the Justice League movie.
Yeah,
guys, we just got in Manny NYC. I guess he, got his Batmobile.
Manny
Mobile,
he's back in business.
That shit ain't meant.
So we talking here about the Justice League trailer. So if you want to add your thoughts on it, bro.
What's up, YouTube?
That's gonna be his horn.
What's up? My thoughts. Whatever. I'm trying to fix this thing. This thing don't want to work.
All right. So while you get it to work, we got another question in the chat.
With the volume.
We got a question from Bat Force Global. He wants to know: does anyone know why filming for the Batman movie got bumped to 2019?
Because one, Ben Affleck was having some serious fucking issues, like he said. 2, the script they weren't quite happy with, and they want to do it right, so that got bumped. So
yeah, it got bumped. It's getting rewritten.
It's getting rewritten. Ben Affleck was going through some shit, and he couldn't. He just basically said, "Well, I'll act in it. I can't do both. I'm going to rehab. I'll be out. Thank you." Yeah,
he was doing everything for the film. He was directing it. He was writing it, and he was acting in it. Too much pressure on him.
It was too much.
So he's not going to do all that. He just said, "You know what? I'm going to act." Yeah. Man, I'll do my part, but somebody else needs to write it.
And they got a good director. They got a good director. It's the guy who the new director is the person that's doing the Planet of the Apes, including the one that's coming out. And if you've seen that trailer, holy shit. I'm not a big Planet of the Apes fan. I want to see this fucking movie. That trailer was fucking awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, after the show, go check it out on YouTube. And to answer your question, Parademon's first appearance was New Gods #1.
Woohoo! Oh, so I got that.
I got that too.
I don't have any of that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Deathstroke. He may not be in it.
That
no more.
Yes,
that's right.
That might be happening. We don't know. If they're throwing out the script, that means they threw out Deathstroke.
That's going to be a strike against it. That is going to be a strike against it.
You know what?
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
How long is the Justice League movie going to be? Is that going to be like a 3-hour movie?
You know what? That is a very good damn question. Okay, let's put it on what we need, what this movie needs to do. 1, Batman needs to get everybody together. That's 1. 2, the villain is showing up, which is Steppenwolf and his parademons and all that stuff. 3, you have to explain Aquaman, the Flash, and Cyborg.
No,
4.
you don't gotta explain the Flash.
Comes back.
They don't gotta explain.
Don't
Well,
explain the Flash.
I'm just
You
saying,
can
not
take that.
explain them, but you're gonna have a little thing with all 3. Batman's got to find all 3 of them. Okay, so and then Superman, because he's in the film. So my guess is this is gonna probably be a 2.5 hour to 3 hour film. It has to be. There's too much things to go through.
Or they should have. What they should do is break the movie into 2 movies.
That was originally what they were doing.
That I think they should go with that. Like the first Justice League movie, go with Steppenwolf. Let him be the villain and all that stuff. Let them fight him. He get his ass kicked. Let him get his ass kicked.
We got a lot of comments, and the chat is real active, man. Kingdom Comics says no more Deathstroke. Feel bad for the speculators. LOL. Lot of dough was probably dropped. Jason Smith says, "Does Caesar die?" I don't know what that's about. Backwards Bobby said, "I would have Rosie O'Donnell play Catwoman if it meant Joe gets to play Deathstroke." LO. Really hope they don't can him. That's funny. Jeff the Geek says, Justice League movie is going to be a 6-hour long movie. Bring a sleeping bag. Comic guy says, yeah, how much time can they devote to Origins? JLS says,
Guys,
Christian has
Just gotta skip over these
chased
Origins.
in as Poison Ivy.
I understand that, but you got to understand, for Origins, for us, we don't want to see it because we all know it. You got to understand movie-going people. Some people don't know who the fuck these people are, unfortunately.
Instead of doing a full
Some kind of
origin,
like-
do
They're
a
not
quick
gonna
backstory.
give a little bit. They can't give a full origin on 3 new characters. It will take up too much time.
Well, like I was saying
In the
before,
first Batman movie, show it over like
They don't need
Right.
origins in it. The only origin they need is Cyborg, I believe, because I don't think everybody knows Cyborg.
Cyborg, they have to.
And they're gonna do obviously they're gonna do Aquaman has a big scene because you already saw the images of Atlantis and all
He's
that.
got to
So,
have a big part of it because you remember it's the boxes are split between the Atlanteans, the humans, and
the Amazons.
Thank you, and the Amazons.
Yeah.
So you
And-
have
and
to
this-
bring the, you
and
have to
you know
bring
what?
up
This-
more Aquaman.
And a lot of Marvel fans don't want to admit it, but this movie opens a lot of there's a lot of open doors for Marvel after this. Number one, well, not really just after Justice League movie, Wonder Woman movie. If that does well, that opens the doors for all the other Marvel properties of the woman lead roles, right, in movies.
Well, they already announced Captain Marvel. That's already going to go even before.
That's a given, but Wonder Woman's first.
I know Wonder Woman's first. They're looking at it, and they are looking at all you Namor fans out there. They are going to be watching the Aquaman film, so they can copy off of it, so they can make your goddamn Namor film. So just remember, Aquaman first in the movies. Okay, thank you. All right,
they're gonna see if Aquaman works, so then so that we can Submariner works. Obviously, if
ask you guys a question.
Aquaman movie works, Submariner's gonna work. Go ahead, Carlos.
What's up?
What about if this movie fucking bombs, man?
know.
Like, what's gonna happen to DC after that? Because we all said, "Oh, Batman, Superman's gonna save him." Oh no, if not, it's gonna be Suicide Squad. I mean, when is enough gonna be enough? Yo,
Let me tell you something. What I feel about that, and I'm done to answer that question. Number one, it doesn't matter if it fails or not because number one, DC does not base DC doesn't base their company thrive on the movies. They base the DC is a strong comic book company. You understand? That's why a lot of their comic book series they work. Unlike Marvel's changed into just where their cinematic universe is better than their comic books. They don't even know what to do with their comic books. They're canceling like 15 titles already.
For real?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because DC's owned by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is a movie company, regardless. So even if those movies do bad, it's not going to hurt their books.
They have to do really, really bad because even though people didn't like Batman vs Superman and the Suicide Squad, it made money. It made money for them. Not much, not what they wanted. That's the whole thing. They were hitting a certain thing and they didn't hit it. If these do lower than expectations, I mean, really bad. I mean, talking absolutely nothing, which I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does,
that's not going to happen.
If it does, let's say I think they really have to really think about it and they might scrap everything here. I mean, I don't think so. I think they got too much time invested in it. But then again, I'm not the movie studio. But yeah, it's definitely, you can see it right now with all the backlash that they're getting from the last 2 films. They changed this up Justice League was supposed to be 2 films, filming back to back. They said, "Fuck that, we're only going to make 1 now."
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of big
there's a
comments
lot
on
of
here,
things going on, a lot of power players shifting gears, saying, "Okay, this plan is not working. We're going to go in this direction now and try to steer this thing right." And hopefully it all plans out. We all want all comic book films to be good, regardless if you like DC, Marvel, and everybody else that's out there. Because if they work out, then we get more comic book movies and more heroes that we dreamed of seeing on the screen to actually come to reality. So it's a win-win for all of us. You want them all to be good.
Guys, there's a chance that my computer's going to restart. I keep getting a message coming up saying that it's going to restart.
Oh shit!
Postpone
Keep on
it.
hitting
Postpone
cancel.
it.
Just
Postpone it.
keep on hitting postpone.
Yeah, that's what I just did a few times.
You did that to me that other night when I was talking to you, and I was like, and oh, by the way, and I was like that, and that was it. It restarted. It friggin' updates. Goddamn Bill Gates.
Just real quick, I just want to read what's in the chat because there's a bunch of big comments on there. Rag718, I remember they did that on that werewolf and vampire love movie. I'm not sure what he's talking about on that one. Kingdom Comics says they did touch on the cyborg origin in Batman vs Superman, so it's not necessary. That's when we was talking about the origin.
No, it's not really necessary. No.
And JLS says that's true. They did it in the footage he found. Yeah. Like Wonder Woman is going to turn around the cinematic universe. Plus, he's saying I'm right. DC Comics Publishing is kind of their bread and butter. Jeff the Geek says best speculation book to buy right now is the first appearance of Carol Danvers, Marvel Superheroes number 13. That's for the Captain Marvel movie. And then
$1 million.
Yeah. Then JLS was just saying that what we said before about Batman vs Superman was shit or shat, but it did bring in money, just like Suicide Squad did also.
Right.
So the movies will.
I mean, it didn't bring in.
There's a part 2 in the works for Suicide Squad.
True. Yeah, you got that. You got a whole bunch of things that they were talking about that they didn't mention before. Remember they showed the big slate and they said this film's coming out, this one. Crumple that up, throw it away. That's gone. That's gone. It just be whatever's coming out is coming out. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah, whatever's coming out, like you said, their bread and butter is in the comics already. So, as long as they keep that hunt that strong, and that's their lifeline, I think that they'll be fine.
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
I'm really think that they got 3 Wonder Woman trailers, and each one shows a little bit different here and there. I'm liking it. I mean, I'm not the biggest Wonder Woman fan, but hell, I'm fucking interested. So
yeah, that definitely is a movie to see.
And you know what?
If you pause the Wonder Woman trailer, you see a little cheek if you pause it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
that picture's all over the internet.
Oh no,
that's crazy, right?
What did Frank Cho say?
Yeah, what if Frank Cho's making a cover of that? Are you kidding?
The best reaction to me was Jonah Hill when he's like this. That shit was so funny, man.
But you know what? Worst case scenario, let's just say all these DC movies bomb and they decide to scrap it and start over. Bam, you can always do the new 52 movies.
And you want to reboot the whole
series.
That's what they're doing now. That's the Justice League. That's the new 52 Justice League.
Yeah.
Cyborg is not part of the original 5 members of the Justice League.
Correct.
No, yeah.
I can't front though, man. DC does dominate the animation part though. Like I love watching it.
Yes, both companies have their good and bad, and that's the whole thing. There's nobody.
Marvel has a Netflix, right?
Yes.
But that being said, the only. You know what? That goes right into the Iron Fist again.
Yeah, let's go in the Iron Fist. Okay, Justice League done right in the Iron Fist.
Yeah. Marvel owns the Netflix universe. Iron Fist just appeared last weekend. I binged it already, all of it. I know what I think about it. What about you guys? How far are you guys in?
I didn't watch that shit. I'm not an Iron Fist fan.
What's up, Eli?
Got up to episode 8, and I was like, all right, once I'm gonna pop off, because the first 6 episodes, it were pretty good leading up to that part, and then I don't know. I think it's kind of a theme with the Marvel shows, like sold until the last episode. It's like it kind of drags on for me, you know. And at least on Iron Fist, I didn't enjoy like the choreography for it mainly, like the martial arts and stuff. Like his character, I didn't like his character that much. The way they developed him.
You know, I honestly I liked the first few episodes. When I saw episode 1, I was like, "What the hell, are people talking about?" It was good. You know, I liked the first episode. I saw the second episode when he punched through that iron door and everything. I was like, "Oh, this shit's nice." You know, they did that well. And then it got to like episode like 4 and 5, and then I got the same feeling I got from Luke Cage all over again. Like I'm forced to watch this to just get through it. You know,
or either that you're waiting for something to happen and all that other stuff. Now, as for me, I don't know anything about Iron Fist, so I went in there going cold. So I didn't know anything about this guy, and I was like you, E. It's like, oh wow, all right, they too bad. What is everybody talking about? And same thing. Then when you got to those middle episodes, I was like, okay. Then you're just moving along. I did like one fight scene, which was with the drunken master fight, whatever that scene was. I liked that.
That was good.
Because I was hoping Jackie Chan was going to fall out somewhere, and then that would have been awesome. But I like that scene. Yeah. That was cool.
There's a comment here in the chat about it. It's funny. Everyone Sapper comic fan says, "Good thing that." Oh, the thing that killed me about Iron Fist was how gullibly interesting he was other people. Kind of made me feel like I was watching Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley.
Oh shit! Wow! Damn!
Don't be insulting Chris Farley like that, man.
Well, what are they really saying? I mean, we heard. I mean, we're seeing everybody's reviews and everything like that. Even the people that we know that are religious with it and all that's the no Iron Fist back and forth. And a lot of them hate it, and a lot of them say and other people say, oh, it's good. So, but out of all the shows, this is probably the one that got most criticized than all the other shows.
Yeah,
that's just my personal.
Because you know what it was? Because by the time they got to this, I mean, I felt that it was okay. It wasn't like the best one out of the Marvel ones. Of course, everybody wants to see the Daredevil. Like every one of the Marvel Netflix shows, they had a freaking Daredevil fight scene. They all had them.
The hallway scenes,
including they all had them. They all had the scenes.
Yeah.
The Iron Fist one was probably the most. They had the most scenes of like the like the martial arts. I mean, I thought it was kind of corny, but this bird brain said Tim Tebow, the what you call it, into the Badlands is way better. The choreography on that is way better than the freaking Iron Fist. But I thought it was okay. You know, they a lot of people set their expectations too high for this. That's what it was, and they're like, "Oh, this better be because it's a martial art." And I am.
What happened was Daredevil spoiled us. Batman 4 said it also. Like, Daredevil spoiled all of us, and season 2 for Daredevil was even better because the Punisher. But it's again on the actor.
And now the Punisher's getting his own show, so I am more looking forward to that than anything.
Punisher's gonna be good.
You see, we gotta have open minds about these shows because they put in these corny characters on. Like, I mean, not Daredevil. Daredevil's a decent character, but you see Jessica Jones, you see Power Man, Iron Fist. Like who?
Right.
Like they're kind of
they're like B-list. They're like
B-list. So you gotta, and if you never read the books and you don't understand it, then you're not. But if you're like a fan, like we are, and we're fans, so we're not looking at the shows like, oh, these just is trash and this one's trash. They're okay. They're not the best. The Daredevil was, of course, the best one. Second season was even better than the first season because they added the Punisher, they added Elektra.
Yeah.
That did spoil us. But if if you're a fan and you're just getting into watching, then they try to do like an origin step, try to tell you Danny Rand's so the people that already know his story feel like, they feel like they it wasn't that great.
Yeah, what people got to keep in mind when they watch, I hear a lot of people talking about this. You guys everyone got to keep in mind is that none of these movies or shows are geared for us.
Right.
None of
They're
them are
geared
for
to the
us.
new generation.
Thank you.
They're geared for the new people that don't know these characters.
Correct.
And once you start seeing things like that, then I think you can forgive little mistakes here and there. Now mistakes like being able to tell that is a stunt man, that's totally different. You know what I mean? Like when you see a fight scene and you can see the freaking stunt man this day and age, you should not be filming like that.
But you know what?
Well, that's not the actor's fault, though. That's the
right.
No, that's not the actor's fault. That's the
problem. My problem is like Iron Fist is doing like the same 3 moves. He's doing like John Cena in the freaking.
And you know what?
He was like a Capoeira guy.
No, but you guys remember when they did the flashback when they did the flashback with the other Iron Fist, and he just went in there both.
Oh, that was awesome.
It. Exactly.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I saw that part, and I'm like, okay, towards the end of the season, Danny Rand's going to be like that. No.
Yeah.
Because he only got one fist. He don't have the other fist yet.
Right.
He's still learning.
You talk about the fighting scenes. I mean, maybe they'll hear all this criticism. Maybe Marvel and Netflix will hear all this. Hire the people who did the Raid films. Really, if you ever seen the Raid films, you want to see some fucking fighting. That would be perfect for Iron Fist. It's kung fu gone insane. It's great. No wire work, not that shit flying in the air. Really, hand to hand, fucked up shit. They got to get the Raid. They got to get the Raid. See the Raid 1, Raid 2. They're on Netflix. They're fucking great. That's what they should get for Iron Fist.
And if they are watching this, we need more Night Nurse in shorts. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
We want more
Jeff getting into trouble. Jeff always getting into trouble. Real quick in the chat, Deadpool from Instagram says, he agrees with you, Manny. You need to tell origin for everyone that didn't know who the guy was.
Correct.
JLS says they went Arrow style on Origin and Flash, but you know what? This season of Arrow, I've been watching every episode. This season, Arrow's been off the hook.
It's been awesome. I've been loving it.
The violence and the killing in this season has been forget about it. It's been crazy. Mm-hmm. So no one can talk shit about Arrow. Arrow is fucking as hard as show. I gotta say.
For this season, Flash was on tonight, right? Or that's tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know about that Flash
episode sucked.
The singing show I didn't know.
He used to be on Glee. The guy who plays the Flash used to be on Glee. So that's why they did that whole.
I know, but
she used to be on Glee too.
The girl.
Yeah, the girl too.
Yeah. They were both. Yeah, so that's why they did it.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
I couldn't watch it.
All I did was fast forward. All you have to do is fast forward all the singing parts, and you get the story, which is. So I'm waiting for this week. Get that taste out of my mouth and get back to the story.
Freaking random story.
Yes. All right. So that's Iron Fist. I think it's already 10:48. I think this is the portion where we
put on our Timbs and go to Midtown.
Put on our Timbs and go to Midtown and see what's coming out this Wednesday, right?
It is. Yes, it is. Wednesday.
Unless there's anything anyone else want to add real quick to it. I know, Maggie, you missed most of it. Anything you want to add about the Justice League trailer and stuff like that?
Nah, I'm just excited, and I just doubt that I want to see my characters in there, man. I want to see my Mr. Miracle. I want to see I want to see my Dark Side. I want to see my Orion. I want to see those guys in there. I want to, it should have been this point of time. It should have been. They should have been in these movies. Right?
I know.
And they just.
I know.
And that was what.
And I want to see new stories too. Like they should do new stories. Yeah. They should do new Mr. Miracle story. They should do, new guys.
They should introduce new villains just for the movies.
Yeah, that's one of the points that we talked about, Manny, when you wasn't here. About we saw the Parademons in the trailer, and Parademons, that's all Kirby. Kirby invented those characters. Yeah. So that's something that it's not just a DC thing. It's all comic. It's all around. We get to see what Jack Kirby created come to life.
Yeah.
Correct.
Anyways, that's it.
All right.
Let's look. Let's talk on now.
All right. Our non profit organization, Midtown Comics, giving them a free plug as usual. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. There's your logo. Okay, right to the DC because nothing really much of the Dark Horse. Yeah.
This is
Or something you guys want to see?
No, this is the 5th week of the month, so they're not going to have much, many good books.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Dark Horse.
Mhm.
Dark Horse doesn't keep good track of their series, at least from what I've seen.
yeah, I'm still
They'll have
waiting
like
for the
12.
Slayer #2 book. I'm like, Jesus Christ, when the hell is that son of a bitch coming out? They're only making 3 issues.
They got like 12 Hellboy issues going on at the same time, and then they'll have like 45 Ghost series, and then they'll cancel it, and they'll come back with an issue again.
Right. Dynamite does the same thing too, unfortunately. All right. DC. What do we got? We got the cartoons teaming up with the superheroes.
The Hanna-Barbera.
Right. So let's just go right into here is Adam Strange and Future Quest right here.
I like that. It's a nice
Oh,
and it has a bonus
feature,
story
Top Cat. Top Cat. Oh, I love Top Cat. That's awesome.
Top Cat, really?
That's awesome. He looks kind of stoned over here. Like
He
shit,
looked
man.
kind of rugged.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
He looks like
top.
he's having a hard time.
I don't like that. I don't like that issue neither. That's just ugly.
Yeah,
That's the
you know,
first one.
Top Cat's usually happy and all that. That guy just looks like shit. Top Cat's on some.
No,
hard
that
drugs.
cover,
They had a
that cover looks
cartoon
mad
in, like,
retarded.
30 years.
Yeah, it
like,
does.
You know, he's probably
Yeah.
struggling right now. Hanna-Barbera.
He got that look. Brother, can you spare a
He
dime?
looks
Yeah,
strung out.
right. Oh shit, that's funny, brother. You can use spare time. Booster Gold and the Flintstones. Oh Jesus.
Cover A. Show cover A.
Cover
Frank,
A.
hey, you showing fucking
All right, we're going right into the whole thing. Okay, here's cover A.
that
of the Adam
motherfucking Top
Strange.
Cat picture.
All right, no Top Cat in that one.
You see, this is the better cover. You show the weakest cover in this guy. Look at this cover. It's better.
That is better. I agree with you.
See,
It's better, but you can't see his face. I don't like that.
that's all right. You can only see the dinosaurs. Don't worry.
All right. Booster Gold.
There you go.
Cover A.
Boosters Gold.
This is cover A for the
Yeah,
Booster
look at
Gold
that.
Flintstones.
And they
That's
copied
that's that guy that what's his face?
Michael Avery.
What's his face?
Yeah, I
Already?
like his art.
Yeah, I don't really like
his
his. Some of it is I don't know. Depends.
All right.
I mean, it's cool. I like
Whatever.
And cover B.
Next.
Okay, that one's better.
it. That was cool too.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
that's a
that.
little better.
Look at the bonus feature.
What's the? I
Jetsons.
can't see the name. It's a little robot. Oh, the Jetsons.
The Jetsons.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so
supposed to be
Justin
Rosie.
Rosie, right?
Wow, that looks like a cockroach. What do you
They're
mean
right.
it looks like robot?
It's like a cockroach.
It's like-
Wait a minute. That
Yo,
was
what?
funny.
Yo, this thing might cut off. Biggs is off. Look.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He got
No,
knocked
big.
out.
Go.
Oh,
can't
shit.
go off
All
the
right. Well, if we get.
Alright,
Are we cut off or are we still
We
going?
get
cut off.
No,
No,
we're
we're
still
still
live.
live.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's just try to go this through quickly. If we cut off, guys, just go to Midtown and figure out what you want to get.
Dark Knight 3.
Dark
Oh,
Knight.
yeah, that's still going on. I thought
That
that
is
was like.
still
There's
going
one
on.
more issue. It's 9 issues. I don't understand.
I thought it was 6.
They lied to us.
I
Lying,
haven't been reading it,
motherfucker.
guys, because I heard everybody's like amped with it. You know.
Second Dark Knight series.
3
is only
issues, and that was it. I said, I don't want this shit no more.
Yeah.
I think I got the first 5. And I thought
I got,
I thought the series was over.
I got all the good-looking, what's his name covers.
That's Frank. Ain't that Frank? No, that's not
This
Frank. Miller.
is
No,
Andy,
Frank Miller got the
Andy
ugly
Kubert
one.
cover. That's the
Kubert.
Andy Kubert. This is the Midtown exclusive Greg Capullo.
That's Greg Caputo.
Don't get it.
No, the Frank Miller cover is ugly, and for $120, it's not worth it.
Nah, some of those Caputo covers are nice though. The Caputo ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Capullos, yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
Frank
a-
Miller, is it?
No, that's not the Frank Miller. Where's the Frank Miller?
That's a.
It's the Wonder
That's a
Woman, the
Yeah,
ugly Wonder
Clark
Woman.
Johnson,
Oh, wow, really? Wow.
That's how he draws though. That's the way
I
he
know.
draws. He always draws like that.
I know.
That looked like something from 300.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm sorry, not for too much money. I'm sorry. I don't know.
$30.
Here's the
I
bill.
was
It's
at-
Sienkiewicz. now that's cool. I just like his style of artwork, but you know.
That one's
I
gonna
can't
be
even tell what that is.
the
That's
horse.
Batman, on a horse.
No.
The Batmobile got repossessed, so now Batman needs a horse. All right.
You know what I'm
When
looking
freaking
forward
Superman
to?
blowed up,
Yes, I know what you're looking forward to, Jeff. All right, that's it. DK3 number 8.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Forget about it.
now
Right there.
yeah, I know.
That's
Two.
it. Go
Yes.
back.
oh, Green
Summer.
Lantern Ghost.
Someone
Man.
mentioned to me on one of my video that I did. It said, "Am I gonna get this issue?" Yeah, I'm gonna get this issue, this cover right here, because
That
that's
cover.
fucking great.
That cover's
I like
nice,
that
man. It's
cover.
better than the other covers. I don't like the other cover.
Yeah, let's see what the other one looks like, which we're not going to be happy with. Okay. Okay. It's not too bad, but still, that one was more powerful. That first
What's the
one.
bonus? What's that? Dawn?
Rough and Ready.
Oh, the
Or-
cat and the dog. Yeah.
The cat and the dog.
They also look like they've been through some hard times.
They look like
Yeah.
they smoked a blunt outside or something, man. What the
Yo, I don't
You
like.
know what? They look
I don't
like Jay
Space
Silent
Ghost.
Bob.
He looks retarded.
Right. What the hell?
Look at the Space Ghost though on this cover. Space Ghost looks retarded.
Yeah.
You know what? If
Who
you
drew
put
that?
ears on Space Ghost, he would look just like Batman in that cover.
That was drawn by Ariel Olivet. No, Doug
Ariel
Mag. Yeah.
He draws the Green Lantern ones too, right? The Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah, he
Ariel-
does. Mm-hmm.
Ariel Olivetti,
well, I
he's
don't
good.
like his art.
All right. Excuse me.
He's been blacklisted by me.
This is the Harley's little black book.
I like that one.
Yeah, we're doing Lobo
Yeah.
now. And I think that,
Lobo.
out of all the Harley Quinn books, these are the ones I really look forward to because I like the stories that they do. Her
Be
teaming
funny.
up, being a buddy issue. Right. And they're